Hi everyone, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel. This is for my twin flames, my soulmates, somebody who you have somebody on your mind and you want to know where this connection is headed. What is going to happen? Where are we headed? This is for any sign. It's a collective love reading. And your person can be any sign as well. So take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. I will be using some charms and initials, so maybe we will get some evidence, but please listen to the messages as guidance and see where these lead you. But welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided here. Very grateful. Let's call in our spirit guides and see what they want for you today. Spirit person on our mind, what is it that you have for us in this connection? Where are we headed? What's happening around this connection? I am listening for you now. I have messages. Okay. I like that. Just as we're starting, just this feeling of when I least expect it. Okay. It's almost a feeling I've been kind of hoping that I would hear from somebody. I get a call, I get a message. Okay. So something is happening with that. I feel like the energy's coming towards you. That feels good. I have spying. Okay, I've been keeping my eye on you a little bit. I've been it almost feels like I've been waiting in the shadows there. I have a soul level. I can feel you on a soul level. I can feel you as there's more going on here, or there's vibrational level, energetic level, something like that. I have it's a new beginning. I think I've got somebody on my mind that I was hoping that you call. And I feel like you're going to hear from this person. I feel like this person's checking you out as much as you're checking them out. So you definitely have made some kind of connection, either your first impression or I'm interested in you. So I do feel like it's a new beginning. I will put it as a new beginning, but I feel like we've met or crossed paths, and I feel like I'm kind of getting ready to pull the trigger is how it's coming into me. So let's see where we're headed. Look for the signs and synchronicities. Maybe everything is telling you that this person is going to be calling you, or you can feel it in your gut. You can feel it in your soul that they're ready to reach out. It's a soulmate energy. How beautiful. And I have illusions with these rose-colored glasses. So there could be a part of you that's saying, is it all in my head? I want to say it's that person who you feel something and you wonder, did they feel the same way? Like you feel that first kind of energetic connection, that chemistry. Are they feeling the same? So it's kind of a question mark is, did they feel it too? Okay. It is what I want to say. Did they feel it too? All right, let's see what the cards are saying. Let me see where we're headed with this. But I think that we felt something, and we're both kind of behind the scenes trying to figure each other out. And I guess maybe you're a great mystery. It's maybe you are. I just want to figure you out. I want to know what this is. I have an Ace of Swords. I have a Ten of Cups. Nice. I have a Three of Pentacles. And I have a King of Pentacles. It was almost a sense of I'm not going to waste my time, but it was more of I'm not going to take a long time to decide either. So this person's going to either take action soon. Like if you just met them, I would say if they haven't reached out to you within a week, move on, okay? Because part of me feels like they are not going to just wait around. They're the king, they're a king of pentacles, they take action, they're in demand is how they said it. So in demand to me would mean their time is valuable, and they're not going to wait around. They're not going to waste their time or yours. So I feel like I'm putting a lot of energy into thinking about this. And are you the type of person that I could see myself with? Could I see myself being happy with somebody like you? So they could be checking you out, like if you're in an online dating site, they could be going back and looking at your pictures, reviewing your profile. Maybe they found you on social media. You gave them, who you really are. Maybe you're chatting a little bit. So it's kind of that feeling of I'm just kind of checking you out and I'm ready to pull the trigger. I have a 10 of Wands. Yeah, this person doesn't want to waste their time. They have a lot on their plate. They're busy. Something going on there. I have a Moon. I have an Emperor. And I have a Hermit. Part of me feels like they've either been alone for a while and just have been doing their own thing, but I feel like that's getting old. I feel like they just haven't met anybody they want to be with. They don't just date around is how it's coming into me. So they're not like a playboy energy or anything like that. They're saying they struggle in a sense of being alone. So they're probably having a hard time with all my friends are married, all my friends have kids, all my friends are doing things with their significant other, so at the end of the day, I don't have anybody to hang out with. So they could be struggling with just stuff like that. I have a death. Something specific has happened. So maybe they've lost somebody very close to them. It almost felt like a childhood friend, like a friend about their age. And I feel like that was a turning point for them, that I can't believe I'm losing people that are my age, like that. It's just really upsetting to them, like somebody they went to high school with or somebody they grew up with. So I don't know. It's almost like looking at your life at a certain stage in life and saying, what is it that I really want? And they're realizing that at the end of the day, they could have success, they could have a career, they could have other things. They've kept themselves busy, Spirit just said. But what they don't have is that relationship. And that's what they're missing. They're realizing it. There's a fear of broken heart. Okay. There's a fear, maybe I won't ever find anybody. So this could be you, this could be them. But I'm going to go with this Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes what we have in our head isn't what's really happening. That Spirit has different plans for you both. And Spirit is letting you know that, hey, we're at work here. We have a plan. Your fate and destiny is in our hands. So even though you feel like nothing is happening, fate and destiny are working. They're still alive. It's in motion. It is movement. So sometimes we have to remember that. It's hard. It's hard to remember that we've where we are today isn't where we're going to always be. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need us to hear? I have changes. I'm going to say changes are coming. Okay, big changes for both of you. I think that, of course, it's going to change your life to be with somebody, but it could be that you both have been single for a long time. Maybe you both never thought you'd meet somebody. It's just been so long. Your past supports your future. Don't question where you've been. It's who you are today. It made you who you are today. Manifesting and doing, getting out there, meeting new people, talking to new people. This person is going to take action. Okay. It's if they've met you, you've crossed paths with this person, they see something in you, they are not going to delay this. All right. So if somebody comes into your life and you're like, oh, I wonder if this is it, and you're not hearing from this person and they're, breadcrumbing you, and it's not this person. This person's an emperor, king of pentacles. They're not going to waste their time. They'd rather be alone. Your soul shines. So they see something in you. They see something that they didn't see in anybody else. I feel like that's really the key, is that you are somebody that is going to be worth the investment. You are somebody that I would spend time and go out of my way for, that I would make a change in my schedule, that I would adjust things so that I could see you on the weekends. So you do have to make some sacrifices in a sense, to be in a relationship. And you got to get used to the idea that you are in a relationship, because you can't have all the things that you had when you're single and be in a relationship. So maybe we have to get used to the idea of, I'm about ready to pull the trigger. Let's get some letters. Okay. So first initials, last initials. Maybe somebody's crossed your path. Like I said, this could be a confirmation for some of you. In others, it could be just a clue. I have the letter M, G, H, H, Q. I have an F, an L. I have a C, an S, an F. I have the letter B, Z, A. I have a J, and I have an N. Okay, so for some of you, maybe you spelled somebody's name. Maybe you got a clue there that is really making some sense to you. That would be nice. All right, let's see what else they want you to know. Spirit, tell me about this path that I'm on. Where is it going to take me? Why is this person coming into my life? That's always a good question. With you, forever feels real. An infinity symbol. Maybe you'll start to see an infinity symbol. Somebody has a tattoo. I'm starting to see infinity symbols everywhere. And then this person comes into your life. It could be one of your signs. But forever feels real. Beautiful. Let's turn mistakes into lessons. There's no mistakes. Okay. And I always love the sense of you're halfway there, right? I've got some experience behind me. I've read half the book. I've written half my story, whatever it is. But there's no mistakes in life. It made you who you are today. And you're going to pick somebody because of who you are today. You're not going to pick the same person that you would have picked, 15 years ago. So you're just going to, keep moving forward. That's what they want for you. They want you to, if this person doesn't pull the trigger, is just breadcrumbing you, is not actively pursuing you, then it's not the person we're talking about. Because the person who we're talking about is ready to start this new beginning. And we felt something. Did you feel it too? So we want to know, is this going to move forward? Respect begins with me. Are you going to respect me? That could be a big one for you. If somebody isn't going to respect me, and it starts with communication. How do they communicate with you? Do they respect your time? Are they calling you in the middle of the night? Is your phone blowing up in the middle of your business day and you ask them not to call? So do they respect you even with just that kind of introductory step of, don't call me all hours of the day. I'm not your pen pal. Love shouldn't feel this heavy. It should be light. It should be fun. It should be enjoyable. I trusted you and you broke me. So I've given my trust to other people and they lost my trust. So respect and trust is going to be important. And I miss who we used to be. So we could have been with somebody in the past. I had a nice relationship with somebody in the past. Maybe I want that again. And maybe I'm just, I'm looking to be in a relationship again. I'm going to say that. Healing happens quietly. I feel like we're both on the same path. I feel that we are going to bump into each other and cross into these paths together. And it's almost like a sense of quiet moments of healing bring us together. Maybe we're walking somewhere and I don't know, it's peaceful when we meet. There's a sense of we're both walking on the dog path with our dogs and we say hello, So there's, I don't know, there's a kind of a quietness to this connection. I don't feel like it's coming in, like a rush. I feel like there is a sense of elegance, I guess, sophistication, strength, purpose. There's a mission or there's a purpose for us. Maybe we feel that way. There's a purpose for us, that there's a reason we'll be together. And maybe that's why we both just say, yeah, let's do this. Let's see what spirit has for us. Let's move forward. Let's get some charms. Let's see, maybe we'll get some additional clues and see what this, I like the quiet energy. Sometimes we don't want somebody who comes on really strong. I don't want that love bomber. I don't want that person who is desperate. I want the person who's confident and says, calls you on a Wednesday and says, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Let's make plans. And they make plans days ahead. So that's more what it feels like. It's somebody who's confident. All right, let's see. I have a Gemini. Okay. I have a Taurus. I have another Taurus. I have the letter C. Okay, these cherries always come into me as like we're very similar. So we could have a lot in common. And we don't even realize it until we start talking that we have, a ton in common. So that feels good. The birthday cake is coming into me as on or around a birthday. So it could be that one of our birthdays are coming up, or we happen to, within a very short period of time of our birthday, that this person comes into our life. And maybe it's our first birthday that we celebrate with somebody. So that I feel like that's significant for some reason. Maybe they treat you right on your birthday. They're good to you. They want to take you out. They definitely want to celebrate with you, Spirit's saying. So that feels nice. This feels like wave your magic wand. I'm not quite sure what it is other than a star. And I do think it's a magic wand. Wave your magic wand. I do feel that sometimes when we wave our magic wand, the magic appears and what we wish for appears. And oh, I don't know, this, you waited for this, or this is the right one, the right time. Look for feathers. This is being heavenly sent, divinely sent, a loved one, somebody close to your heart. I'm going to say divinely sent because I feel like, your angels are around you for that. What is this little guy? This is a sleeping cat. It looks like a tiger cat, either, a domestic tiger cat or even a ginger cat. What are they called? The orange and white ones. So this feels like a lazy cat. That's all I want to say. Look at him like laying on his side. Like all my cat does is sleep. So I've got a lazy, some kind of striped cat. That's cute. I love lobster. Okay, favorite foods, seafood. By far, if I go out to eat, I'm going to get shellfish, shrimp, lobster, scallops, crabs, anything. I love seafood. So that could be my favorite food of choice. I have a big, beautiful diamond, a pink diamond. Now, pink diamond is very, very rare. So they could see you as just this beautiful, rare, a rare gem. And they're saying, I've never seen or met anybody like you, and I never will again. So I think you're going to take this person from they're used to being alone to they really want to be in a relationship. Sometimes people, there's like categories. Sometimes people just want sex. Some people just want a relationship. And then other people want a marriage, you know. So I think this person wants both, either a relationship or a commitment. But I do feel it's definitely not just sex. I do feel like the way they're taking you out for your birthday or celebrating your birthday, they think you're a real rare gem. I mean, that's not somebody who's using you. But it's somebody who treats you very special. And I think they're ready to make the move. I'm going to say it that way. I've got a purse, a bag, I've got a comb, and I've got a kind of a little mirror. So feels like a girly girl. Feels like makeup, hair, nails, lipstick, the work. So that could be you, that could be them. I have what is this? Is this a horse or camel? What is this thing? Hold on, I need my little, I think it's a little horse. Yeah, get back on the horse. Okay, stallion. All right, who's this stallion energy? All right, maybe you're very attracted to this person. So that feels good. All right, so those are our clues. Maybe somebody connected to something there. I like the pink, the rare gem. I definitely like that. I think that's a good one. And let's see what they want you to know about this connection. Spirit, where is this connection headed? What is any final messages that you want to share with us? What is it that you need? Let's go into these guys for a second. I do feel like it's going to be a relationship. I do feel like it's going to be a commitment. This person, I feel like they want what everyone else has. Maybe they had it at a different time in their life and they liked it. Like I liked being in a relationship, but I wasn't with the right person. So I want to be in another relationship, but with the right person this time. So I feel that. So I do feel like this person is looking for, you know, quote unquote, what other people have. I'm tired of, you know, waiting. I think, you know, it's probably could be on both sides. I offer myself to you with my flaws and my strengths. Beautiful. I feel safe and at peace waking up in your arms. I want to wake up in your arms. My plan for us will take some time. Could take some time for us to go from where we are today to being in a committed relationship, but we can get there. Doesn't happen overnight. Regardless of what comes next, I got you. I'll catch you when you fall. I want you by my side. You're the smartest and sweetest person that I know. I've never met anybody like you. So there is a feeling of I really do see something in you that I've never seen before. And that's how people fall in love. They fall in love with someone that they stand out. They're not like anybody else. There's something about you that's different than everybody else I've ever met. So you fall in love with that kind of uniqueness in a person. So they could see you as very rare, a very rare gem. I will always inspire you and boost you up. I will be there for you. Beautiful. You're my love, my light, and my soulmate. Doesn't get any better than that, does it? Let's put this out into the universe. Let's ask Spirit to guide this to you. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for joining me in this message today. If you're new to this channel, please remember to hit the like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Please check out my other 2 channels. I have a main channel and I have a pick a card channel. I'll put the links below. For private readings, I'll put my website below as well, KathyMammelin, psychicmedium.com. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and we'll see you again real soon.